it's Kent, Clothier, and welcome to this week's version of Weekly Wisdom. I've got some cool stuff to share with you. I want to talk to you about how to basically close on every appointment, how to close in your prospect's mind, whether it's a partner, associate, whether it's a customer, buyer, seller, whatever. Basically, what is it? What's the one question you have to answer in their mind in order for them to do business with you? Or to do anything with you, right? To kind of get to the next level. And so, real quick, if you're writing something down, I want you to write this down. W.I.I.F.M. What's in it for me? That's the question. You have to answer that question in their mind. You have to help them overcome any objection they've got in your mind. So that's the number one thing. If you're sitting down with a buyer or you're sitting down with a seller in a real estate transaction, the practical value of what you do, buying and selling deals, is the same as everybody else. So if you want to get away from the price discussion, right? There's certainly a lot of techniques and strategies to do that, and we'll cover that in future episodes. But at its core, you literally have to get them to a place where in their mind they have answered that question. What's in it for me? If all you're doing is just kind of throwing up over them, right? Just give them all the facts. I've come prepared. Here's 3 comps. Here's this, here's this, here's this. And you've laid out all this great financial, analytical data. And at the end of the day, you still haven't answered the question. What's in it for me? Here's the one thing I can guarantee you. They're not going to sell you the house. They're not going to buy the house from you. You're not going to get the listing appointment. What's in it for me? So with that in mind, I will tell you that a lot of people, and I would argue the vast majority of people, make decisions, at least the initial decision, from an emotional state. They back up their decision with facts. And if they're going to make it at an emotional state, they have to connect with you at some way, somehow. They have to be able to identify with your core values, who you are, what you stand for, what you stand against, what you believe in, why you're different, the intrinsic value that you're bringing to the equation versus, again, practical value is I can buy your house, he can buy your house, she can buy your house. Anybody can buy your house. He'll pay you 100, I'll pay you 101, she'll pay you 102. The practical value of that is everybody's effectively the same. What makes you different is all the little things about you, right? This is what I believe in, right? I'm a family man. I'm an integrity. I come at you, I'm just going to tell you like it is. I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. I'm going to make sure the deal is done. I'm going to follow it all the way through. You're never going to have to call me and check on anything. We will always call you. We will play offense, not defense. We're going to over-communicate with you. We're going to create an exceptional customer experience for you. Those are the little things that people have to hear. They need to hear. They must hear to answer that question going on in their mind. What's in it for me? So I tell you, before you walk in to any situation moving forward, just simply tell yourself that. In their mind, they're starting right out of the gate with the question going on in the back of their head, what's in it for me? And get prepared with the answers. You have to be able to answer that question. You have to listen, but you have to be able to effectively answer that question. And again, it's not going to be the practical. It's almost always going to be, the intrinsic value you're bringing to the equation. Hope that helps. See you next week.